just letting you know. So in biology, undergrads often learn that biological evolution is natural selection writ large. Darwin wrote, and I quote, "Selection is daily and hourly scrutinizing throughout the world every variation, even the slightest, rejecting that which is bad, preserving and adding up all that is good." Much of what Darwin said was prescient. This was dead wrong. Selection is probably not even the most important process in evolution, at least for multicellular organisms. There I said it. Professors of undergrads won't, because they fear it opens the door to intelligent design. Yeah, I don't think it does, but randomness, not the bell curve type, but skewed, compounded, complexified, generates a lot of evolution. Rigorous efforts to detect natural selection among the living species in the wild do find it, but find it accounts for a very small percentage of recognized mortality. Efforts to detect it in DNA are all over the place. Often they find it the change is overwhelmingly random. This is important, not just for biology. Evolution and ideologies often mix. Think survival of the fittest, which is a pithy way to define natural selection. Evolution permeates ideas, politics. So now let's turn our focus 180 degrees. When fascist leaders claim that the will to power is more important than the voice of citizens, they convince believers that's how things naturally work. It's not their reason, their caring or plans that make a winner. It's survival of the fittest. A fist that crushes is naturally selected, not a leader concerned with truth. This isn't just morally wrong, it's evolutionarily incorrect. So now let's turn back to natural selection, the thing that actually doesn't happen too often, which doesn't matter as much as most of us might believe. Even biologists routinely claim it does. And of course it exists. So I'm not going to explain how it's limited, but for multicellular organisms, including us, mating choices are often more important. They're often based on the strength of sensory signals. These aren't coded messages about fitness. In a world of complex ambiguity, strong sensory signals attract attention, which is even more important than getting picked off by a predator because they get attracted too. That's what bullies and dictators work on. They claim truth is meaningless, one lie worth another. The strongest is most outrageous, most violent, gets the most attention. They tell people their opponent is part of a global Jewish conspiracy and a Nazi, because reason isn't even an issue, only attention and domination. If pushing lies gets attention and attention gets power, and power is naturally selected, they are natural leaders. But strong signals usually have little to do with selection. Strong colors or smells attract female birds or male monkeys who otherwise are disinterested. And so for what it's worth, sexual reproduction increases variation, whereas selection reduces it. But anyway, people who push their power are no more selected, no fitter than male peacocks with their absurdly colorful feathers. These signify nothing about immune systems, but they sure as hell get peahen attention. Male peacocks get killed by predators frequently, But this selective force is overwhelmed by mating choices. There are male peacocks who want to run the world, and some even claim they have outstanding genes. Followers believe some kind of natural force has compelled their power. They can lie, invade, bomb, kill, because their motto is survival of the fittest. Selection and fitness is actually a chimera, in biology as in politics. The world is random, chaotic, but not meaningless. Creativity, even order, emerge from chaos. The ancient Greeks understood people have agency in their value that generates civilization out of randomness. But democracy is vulnerable to tyranny if people demand simplification. Don't fear randomness. Complexity begets something greater than what we can deduce by ourselves. In the impenetrable complexity of randomness, certain truths become self-evident. All people are created equal. All beings are endowed with certain unalienable rights. Thank you.